life integration. So I think, you know, I've got to be honest, even when we were packing, I was thinking, you know, packing to Melbourne, travelling, how do we fit it in? And I sort of caught myself thinking, you know, there's always going to be things in life that, you know, get in the way. And look, Joanna's she's a great taskmaster, very, very organised, and you know, I've learned a lot from her over the last 5 years.
Wow, that's just right there, you know, a busy professional like, you know, Dean, why is he building the business for? He wants more time with family, you know, and not everybody gets in it for money, but, you know, this is the best opportunity where you have a combination of time, money, and security, and you just have to show the right thing, what people are looking for, you know, when you actually present the opportunity. So proud of you guys. You know, you guys are doing great. First 1.5 months in the business, already done a grand opening with, you know, some good success. Already, you know, close to how many plants did you do so far?
We did 16 in June. Yeah.
16 plants.
Wow.
First month in the business. Right, so I think we don't have any more excuses. 12 plants is a joke, I think. So very proud of you guys. Keep it up.
Awesome. You know that you'll be, you know, moving on and being one of the, you know, great examples for the entire time. Awesome, folks. Thank you. Well, the next, okay.
I get to hold it.
This is a panel, so we allow it. Yeah, okay. So I know I was talking to Chris and Kathy, and we know a little bit about you're a chartered accountant, a busy professional career, especially at the year end and month end. You know, you always have things happening. You're a single mother for 3 kids, you know, different age groups. But having said all this, you know, balancing kids who live with you, your work, busy professional career, but still never missing a 4th week lateral qualification, and of course your own personal retail, you know. So would you like to just share what drives you, and how do you balance, again, you know, all these things? Because I'm sure there's a lot of young ladies or single moms here who would like to know, you know, how you do what you do.
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity, and thanks for Chris and Kathy to nominate me anyway. How do I balance it? As Dean said, you don't really completely balance it. I guess for me, my office is my car. My car is my office, and I work full time. So when I clock off, I'm in that mindset. So that's it. Just the little things that I do, I guess, to make sure that I'm staying where I am. If I work here, I live here, and there's a Woolworths 2 minutes from where I live, but I go there. And I go there because that's where everybody is. So it's little things like that. When I drive into, when I get home, if I've got phone calls to make, I make them before I get out of the car, because the minute I get inside, it's mum this, mum that, and whatever, and so you're cooking dinner and suddenly it's 9 o'clock. So my kids know that I get home and they see me 15, 20 minutes later, and they just accept that. It's really, it's just having that mindset, and it's, I have elderly parents, so if I'm showing the plan here, I know that it's 5 minutes from where they live, so then I drop in on the way home. On the way home. So it's just fitting this in with what I'm actually doing. So yeah, I'm busy, and yes, it is tax time. Well, yeah, it's coming to tax time. So yeah, it's just the way you do it. It is such a priority. I'm a single parent, so for me, well, living in Sydney can be tough enough on 2 incomes, but to be doing it on 1 income, this for me makes us a 2-income family, and that's basically how it is. But effectively, I do this to, see, I thought, oh no, Dean. Because I thought, okay, deep breath. See, I'm doing this for my children, and I'm doing it particularly for my daughters. I have 2 daughters, 1 son. And it's just to show me, you know what, you can do anything that you want. Anything that you want to be, anything you want to have, you can do it. Because I guess if that's what drives me, that's what drives me. And it's here for any woman, basically. And if you just ask me why I do it for women.
It's a very important message here, when you have got grown-up kids. I remember Chuck Kakani making the statement during the winter conference, and he said that, the reason they're out there doing what they need to do is because setting the right example for your kids. Because it's easy to tell kids about your past success, but it's another thing to show them what to do in order to be successful, So there's a big message there, and I know that people who have got kids who are observing and learning, it's a very powerful message that you're not sitting at home and having excuses, but you're showing them by leading them by example that what life is all about, chasing a dream, chasing a goal.
Yeah, and I think another important message is all of us are busy, all of us have got kids, family and things like that, but you have to identify what works for you. What she said, the car is her office. We do that so many times. I mean, when Hemant has to make calls, let's say during the week, and it's not phone meeting time, the best place he makes calls is in the car. Because there's no distractions, there's no tavish, there's no me, there's nothing happening, there's complete silence. And those are the best invites that he's actually done. So whatever it is, at the end of the day, we just figure it out, what works for us. And thank you so much for sharing that. I think that was simply inspirational.
And I think, how many guys have heard this last month's SOT, staying focused in a busy, hectic world by Sid and Rukna? How was it, guys? Okay, I think most people haven't heard it, but I'll encourage you all to listen to it. That's one of the most powerful C's I've come across. I really love that guy. And one thing he says that, to be successful, what he has done is, he's made this business a priority, and he's gotten rid of all the clutters. Like, that's what everybody said here, we all are busy here. But there are two chartered accountants. I'll come to Amit now, So it's not that you have right there, you have a student there, you've got somebody with a single mom there, you've got somebody who's got high profile job and kids. So if you really see, we all kind of fit in somewhere in between, yes or no?
Yes.
Right, so it's more about how much we take this business as a priority, So a good message should be taken, and now I'll come to Amit. I know Amit, pretty much many people know that you're out there showing 40, 50 plans. Okay, people come and ask me, how do I show 12 plans? So you show 3 times, 4 times more than that, So I'll have you answer to those people how to show those 12 plans, and it's all about mindset, I believe. So why don't you share how you plan things, and I know